In 1995, a man robbed two banks in broad daylight, no mask, smiling right up at the security cameras because he'd rubbed lemon juice all over his face. See, lemon juice is used as invisible ink, so he figured it would make him invisible too. He was arrested that very night, and he was genuinely, completely shocked. "But I wore the juice!" he kept saying. Two psychologists read about this and got curious, and it led to one of psychology's most famous ideas. Meet David Dunning and Justin Kruger. They asked an uncomfortable question. What if the people who are bad at something are too bad at it to even know? So they tested students on grammar, logic, and humor, then asked everyone to rate themselves. The worst performers scored in the bottom 25%, but they guessed they were above average, way above, totally sure, totally wrong. The less they knew, the more they overrated themselves. And it wasn't arrogance, they truly believed it, because of a strange little trap. To know you're bad at something takes the exact skill you're missing. Bad at grammar? Then you can't spot your bad grammar. Tone deaf? You can't hear that you're off key. Your weakness hides itself from you. Dunning called it a double curse. You're failing, and you're blind to the failing. When you know just a little, it feels like you know everything. You can't see how big the topic actually is. You don't know what you don't know. And that ocean is enormous. Now here's the twist. The real experts underrated themselves. They assumed that if it was easy for them, it must be easy for everybody. So the more you master something, the more you see how much is left to learn. The loud one feels like a genius. The expert just says, well, it depends. Confidence and competence are not the same thing. Socrates figured this out ages ago. I know that I know nothing. Once you see this, you see it everywhere. The brand new driver who thinks they're amazing, the guy who watched 2 videos and now corrects experts, every comment section ever. The loudest person in the room is often the least informed one in it. And the person who actually knows, they stay quiet. And yes, this applies to you too. It applies to all of us. Nobody's immune. Not Dunning, not me. I mean, look at my qualifications. You've probably seen this graph. Mount Stupid, the Valley of Despair, the Slope of Enlightenment. Fun fact, that exact curve is kind of a myth. The real data is way less dramatic than the meme, but the journey it describes, painfully real. You start out thrilled, sure you've nailed it. Then you learn enough to realize you haven't, and only then do you actually start to learn. So how do you not get stuck on Mount Stupid? 1. Assume you might be on it. Ask what you're missing. 2. Invite the feedback that stings a little, because that feeling of, oh, I'm not as good as I thought, that's not failure. That's the exact moment you grow. Real confidence isn't being sure that you're right. It's being okay with asking if you're wrong. The lemon juice robber never asked that question. So beware the 4 most dangerous words. How hard could it be? Stay a little unsure. It's how you get good. If you feel slightly less sure of yourself right now, good. Class dismissed.